Discipline is built on consistency. Anything you want to achieve in life, you have to be consistent about it. Are you proud of how the previous 6 months of the year went for you? Hey YouTube, I'm Tevin, but you guys can call me T. So we're currently in Q3 of 2026. And I've been doing some reminiscing, just remembering how I was and wondering how did I became this version of myself, how did I became T, because genuinely I'm still surprised. Like 2022 when I moved to Canada, I was still trying to fit in, I was still trying to farm a place. I don't remember how I was 2023, but it's pretty much the same bracket as 2022. But 2024 I was nowhere near who I am now. 2024, I would consider that the worst version of myself. I was insecure, I was lust driven, I didn't have a purpose, I didn't have a goal, I didn't have a main focus. I just went to work, drink, smoke, only thinking about sex, playing games, and that was it. I used to hang around my mediocre friends doing mediocre things, playing games, talking about women that we would never sleep with and women that we never slept with. And 2025, that version of me was depressed, heartbroken, betrayed. And then, before I even continue on with that, God is so intentional, because that thing started at the start of January. Basically the new year, a new chapter, bro. The start of January 2nd. So the rest of the year was used to form that foundation. I joined Christ mentorship around, I want to say April or somewhere there. I found Christ channel, I want to say in February, or probably after that. He was going through a breakup and I was going through mine, so I kind of resonated with him, or that was the first video I watched of him. So I kind of resonated with him, and I remember like booking a call with him, and it wasn't to join his mentorship because I didn't want to do that. I just wanted motivation because I felt like I was losing traction. I just needed something to push me, and the call changed from that to me applying to his mentorship, and I didn't want to do it because my credit score was bad, or not bad. I was in credit card debt, but my credit score was still good. There was some payment issues, and I just didn't want to like pay for the mentorship because I felt like it was a scam. And meanwhile, talking to Cry, and we moved to like joining the mentorship and payment. That pain in your heart, or that feeling in your heart where like, or your chest, where it's like, I don't have a good feeling, or a gut, whichever. And I think I said, it's fine, don't need to join, I just wanted to check, or something like that, because the payment wasn't going through. And this guy called me back, right? He called me back, and we actually worked on some payment thing, and it actually went through, and I joined his mentorship. That's where the foundation formed. And let me fast forward a bit. 2026. Let me rewind back. I think it was around September, October, I left his mentorship. Yeah, I was better than who I was, but I was still nowhere near the person who I am now. Fast forward few months before 2026, not even say few months, maybe 2 months, December, sorry. And I felt like I needed to do more work. I felt like I needed to lock in more. So I linked the old workplace where I used to work, and I started working double. And I'm like, it's time for me to build, time for me to become better. I started posting videos, dog. But it wasn't consistency. But I'll get there. January came around, January 2026, and I'm still not the version of me who I am right now. But I was working double. Some days I work 7 days a week. Some days was just 18 hours days back to back. I'm drained, I'm depressed, I'm burned out, and I'm recording videos and I'm posting them. And then I decided that I'ma post video every day. Yeah, a few days I missed, yes, but I still showed up. Bro, there was days where I recorded the video after I came in from work. I edited it and I sent it to my phone. Post it when I'm on the bus. I get up at 5 o'clock, bro, to catch the bus by say 6:47 or 6:44, whichever. And I would post the video while I'm on the bus. And then that was it. Then I would finish working from 8. I would start working at 8, then finish at 4, take an Uber, which the Uber can take from anywhere to like half an hour to an hour, because the distance was like 20 kilometers, and you have to consider traffic on the road. To leave from the morning job to the evening job, and the evening job would be from 5 to anywhere from 10 to like 12, some days even 1 o'clock. But I still haven't got to how I became this version of myself. How I became this version of myself was due to my repeated actions, due to me showing up each and every day. What I'm trying to say, and why I told that story before, was discipline is built on consistency. You can't expect to become disciplined, but you only show up one day of the week. It doesn't work like that, dog. I could have came home and went to bed. I got 3 videos in stock right now. Plus I got Be The Beast to edit, to post, because I'm at 100 subscribers. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone who support me so far. Big up. My love on it, genuinely. But you can't show up one day a week and just expect you're gonna become disciplined. To get this physique, yeah, I don't have on any shirt because I'm showing you. To get this physique, I showed up in the gym 5 days a week, each and every day. Even my abs now. When I was in crime mentorship, I slacked off on doing abs. But if I didn't, my abs would be more defined now. Abs is something I train each and every day. Every day abs get trained. I don't shy away from it. I don't turn tails. I don't run from it. Each and every day a video has to be recorded or I fail the day. Each and every day a video has to be edited or I fail the day. Each and every day I have to read or I fail the day. It's built on consistency. Discipline is built on consistency. You have to keep on showing up each and every day to become that person that you're supposed to be. If I don't listen to my Bible, if I don't read my Bible, if I don't interact with God, I fail the day. I can't want to build a relationship with God and only show up once in a while. That's not how it works. You can't expect to become a better version of yourself, but you're not treating your body how you're supposed to. Nigga, I don't smoke no more. Underneath my power list, I have some called eliminate bad habits. Smoke, you fail the day. You masturbate or you watch porn, you fail 2 days. Bro, when you're on form, you're going through your winning days after days, and you do something dumb and you fail a day. That's not a nice feeling, dog. That just like shake up the whole productivity. Cause I'm like, I was almost completed. Doesn't matter if there's 10 things on my power list and I completed 9 and then I go and do one of those stuff. It destroys the whole thing. So I stop myself from doing that. And each and every week, or if I see myself slipping into something bad, I drop that on the eliminate bad habits. And I stop myself from doing it. I can't tell when last I smoke, dog. And it's because I fear losing a day. That is so important for me. Fear losing a day. I have to show up each and every day. I had to show up each and every day to become the person who I am right now. Bro, we just finished Q2 and look at the progress I've made. Look at the progress you could have made if you only showed up consistently. We're in Q3 now. We have 6 more months of the year left. If I keep on going like this, I can only imagine how far I will be. Let me ask you something. Are you proud of how the previous 6 months of the year went for you? Because if not, you genuinely need to get to work. I'm proud because I'm this version of myself. But at the same time, I could have been better. Those 6 months could have been more productive. Those 6 months could have been way more detailed and defined. I could have been way more better of a person than I am now. I could have way more subs if I showed up consistently, if I didn't miss out on the days to go out and party and to chill with chicks that meaningless, dog. If only I showed up consistent on those days, I would have been a better form that I am right now. But I still have to give God thanks for all the work that I've put in. I still have to give God thanks that, yo, He put me through the fire that I was able to be refined. Like, bro, looking back now, I'm like to explain this, dog. Everything that I went through 2025 led me on to becoming this version of myself. I consider this version the best version of me, dog, so far, because I still haven't become that top percent. I still haven't become that person that God has ordained me to be. But everything that happened to me in 2025, like the start of 2025, the middle of 2025, the end of 2025, it just culminated into building this version of me, building T. 2024, you know what I did for my birthday? I was locked down with a chick on my birthday. 2025, you know what I did for my birthday? As soon as the clock hit 12, I said a prayer to the Lord. I'm like, yeah. It was a good day. I went to the gym, I worked out, I came back home. I was just in a good mood. I was like, yeah, I'm 22 now, dog. Jeez, that's it. Like, other than family members, no one really said anything about birthday wishes. 2024, I had girls sending me birthday wishes. I had friends sending me birthday wishes. I had this, that. 2025 was just a lonely season, dog. And going through that lonely season was how I was able to stand firm in my depression. Was how I was able to stand firm in my depressive season. And it's because, I had to keep showing up in that lonely season. I had to be there for myself over and over. Consistent. Discipline is built on consistency. Anything you want to achieve in life, you have to be consistent about it. To become lean, you have to be consistent in the gym. You can't go once in a while. To become educated, you have to be consistent in the books. You can't just pick up a book and read once in a while. To have a better relationship with God, you have to be consistent to getting in prayer with Him, to working with Him. Everything you want to achieve, you need to be consistent. For me, in a few months, I'm gonna buy my car, bro. You think I could be spending the money I've earned? I had to be consistently saving. I know it's gonna be excitement when I buy that. Probably gonna be in Be the Beast. You have to be consistent in everything you're doing because discipline is built on consistency. You can't become jacked, you can't become lean, you can't become educated, you can't become rich if you're unable to show up each and every day. You have to show up each and every day to become disciplined. But that's it for the day. Peace.